Texas has become the most recent Republican-led state to pass a restrictive voting bill following the 2020 election. Today, Governor Greg Abbott signed into law a new bill that makes the state's already strict voting laws even more restrictive, ending a months-long effort by Democrats to block the legislation. The new bill bans 24-hour and drive-thru voting and creates new hurdles on mail-in ballots. All right, still with me is Texas State Representative Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine, you were one of the Texas House Democrats that flew to Washington, D.C. In an effort to block the legislature from having the numbers it needed to vote on this bill. You spent weeks away from your loved ones to prevent this very thing from happening. Could the signing of this election bill into law have been avoided?
Absolutely. I'm still frustrated, and people ask me almost daily, why did y'all give them a quorum? And I'm like, it's not y'all. There were a select few members that decided that, the sacrifice was over and that the finish line was getting some national attention on it. There were other members that felt like getting national attention was only the first step. And to be perfectly honest, it wasn't about the attention for me. It was about the results. We needed results. Sadly enough, in order to move this legislation, even on a federal level, we had to have attention, right? And when you are functioning in the bubble of, say, a Capitol building, you don't really know what's going on everywhere else. You're too busy fighting the thousands of bills that are being filed in your own state capitol. But what we did learn is that there was a common scheme that was going on throughout this country where voter suppression needed to kind of run specifically through the South. And we knew that these bills were coming down, but we only knew once we were kind of out of our bubble. We fought. We got some movement, right? We knew the House had already passed H.R. 1. The House was actually able to take up and pass H.R. 4. Most people don't understand that the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act is actually something that had been filed and they have been trying to pass for 8 years. And so it was a huge deal to actually get that past the House. What was disappointing, though, is that there was no bipartisan support whatsoever for that bill. In addition to that, now we know that H.R. 1 and H.R. 4 are both sitting at the doorsteps of the U.S. Senate. The question is, will the U.S. Senate open the door and actually take up those bills? Will the U.S. Senate have the courage that so many of us exhibited when we decided not to only walk out, but to risk arrest and fleeing our own state and staying away from our families? Will they have just an inkling of the courage that we exhibited to the extent that they can save not only democracy in the state of Texas, but save democracy in this country? What we see in Georgia, what we see in Arizona, what we see in Florida is an indication that our democracy is crumbling in front of our very eyes. And that's only after the January 6th insurrection. We know what the goal is. We know that, honestly, the Republicans, they don't have any mercy. So this idea of trying to be, all goody two-shoe or get along or whatever you want to call it, I don't really know what it is. Their job is to do what is best for Democrats. Their job is to actually do what is best for democracy, what they are charged with doing under the Constitution. That is their job. Republicans have decided that they will be obstructionists. But what we are looking for is people that will stand up to obstructionists and fight. And so we have the numbers. All we need is the action now. And so we're depending on the U.S. Senate. If it means getting rid of the filibuster, then get rid of the filibuster. It is what it is.
Okay, so I was about to ask you that. So Jasmine, I was about to ask you that because it's time for a different game plan, right? We can't keep expecting those to step up and do the right thing, especially on the other side. So are you in favor, and I'm guessing that you are, in getting rid of the filibuster? Because, now we're having to deal with another constitutional crisis, right? So with the abortion law in Texas. So are you in favor of changing the rule or just getting rid of it altogether?
Either way, whatever it takes to actually get these bills passed. We're talking about constitutional issues, right? And so I think that this idea of doing a carve-out, as Majority Whip Clyburn has talked about, a carve-out for constitutional issues, I think that it makes absolute sense. We do a carve-out when it comes to reconciliation. Obviously, there is no supermajority that is needed when we're talking about appointing our justices. That's why we have these stolen seats. So, what we need to do is do what is necessary to protect the Constitution. And I don't think that this made up rule should be something that prevents constitutional redress from taking place. And so I absolutely believe that we've got to get rid of the filibuster. I absolutely believe that the only way that we're going to get to a real majority in any place, not just Texas, but in this country, is if we do this bold action that is required under the Constitution. Right now, we know that Republicans don't care about selling us policies, they don't care about substance. What they're doing right now is they are pandering to a far extreme right. That is not the majority of this country. And so long as they are allowed to just pander to these far right few individuals, they will continue to do legislation that does harm to the majority. We looked at the numbers of the census. When we look at Texas, 95% of the growth in this state was due to people of color. When we look at the country in and of itself and look at those numbers, for the first time, we saw a decline in Anglos in the United States. They understand what time it is. And right now, it is a power grab by any means necessary. And so we need Democrats that are willing to stand up and say, we're going to do everything that we've got to do for democracy by any means necessary.
So, Jasmine, in the meantime, how do you and other Democrats plan on ensuring that all Texans who want to vote are able to do so?
Yeah, so right now, we've got a couple of issues in the state of Texas. We are one of the worst voter turnout states in the United States. And so, number one, we've got to make sure that we increase the number of people that are actually registered to vote. Number two, we've got to turn them out. And number three, we've got to get over this voter apathy. So many people consistently say, well, I don't understand. That doesn't have anything to do with me. It doesn't affect me. And they only want to show up maybe once every 4 years. We've got to get out of that routine. We've got to educate our voters. We've got to get them involved. I don't believe that we can out-organize voter suppression. And so we do know that we're going to lose some that really do want to participate, but there are just too many hurdles there for them. But for those that don't really have the hurdles, we've got to get them out and we've got to educate them and we've got to get them to the polls.
All right, Texas State Representative and my sword, Jasmine Crockett, thank you so much for your time tonight.